Greetings and good day. How are you all today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we left off in Hand of Fate 2. I don't quite recall where we were at. I know we had just finished some kind of Fate section where we had to get a certain number of shards of Fate or whatever, and then progress there, and we were 2 shards down, which sucks, but at the same time, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. We had the wrong encounter set up for what that was. I've learned my lesson though, and I'm excited to see what we can do in the next couple of things before we go back and try and get everything goldened and unlock more tokens. Regardless of that, I would like to say, for those of you that are currently enjoying your stay at the kingdom, if you desire to become a citizen of the kingdom today and you haven't already, for YouTube, subscribe to the channel. For Twitch, which you can utilize, link in the description below to take yourself on over there and follow me over there. Catch me when I go live at 8 p.m. EST EDT every weekday. And I welcome you with open arms and appreciate the support nonetheless. If you want to help get this stuff on out to everybody else, leave a like on the video if you like it and comment if you feel so inclined to do so, as well as hit the bell and maybe share it with some of your friends. Let's grow the kingdom. With all that said and done and out of the way, let us dive back into it, yeah?
I do not know what the usurper has done with my game. He will have improved it, I am sure, as I improved the game of my predecessor.
So we have strength and the wheel to do to get gold. I already set up justice. Did I set them all up? I don't think I did.
I have devoted my
No, I
life
haven't.
to this game, yet even now it grows stale for me. I wish I did not know what I know now. I wish that I could indulge in the simple innocence of the common folk.
Yeah, let's just start with checking out Justice. I set it up because there's a lot of Northerner combats and there's a lot of precision things we need to be dealing with. There's 2, of course. I wonder when there's going to be like 3 or 4 of these little tickets or tokens we can get.
The people in our lives have much to teach us. In your case, each one is a lesson to be learned. With their aid, you can discover the truth that lies at the center of this web.
Ah, it's one of these
Allies and
forests.
enemies, friends and foes. The Empire has been all of those things to you, yet ultimately, the Emperor lays dead by your hand.
Oh, interesting. The heroic Imperial General, Roland the Fierce, has disappeared in the northern mountains during a diplomatic mission. A company has been sent to search for Roland and his entourage. You have been enlisted as a scout for the group, given your experience with dealing with the Northerners. You head off to catch up to the reinforcements, who have established a small camp just outside of Empire territory. So these are all mountains? Mountain camps, I bet. Imperial Fort. You are brought to the commander of the fort, Callus Pompeius Renkiko. His large bulk is ill at ease with the thin mountaineer, and he pauses only briefly to address you. Mercenary, we need supplies of wood and stone. Go out and find what you can for us. I'm not taking another step in these dreadful mountains until we've established a proper defense. The commander roars to his lieutenants as he hurries back to his tent. Roland's recklessness led to his downfall, and I'll not repeat his mistake. A squad of soldiers makes ready to accompany you into the wilderness. The men are led by a Captain Alphys, who seems far too young for his gloomy countenance. I hope you know your way around these mountains, he mutters, as you leave the fort together. Light forest. Stone wood soldiers. Oh, general store. We have equipment to sell. We could sell our buckler or our leather armor. Probably not going to do that. We only have 10 gold. It's a shame we can't really buy anything. And again, this seems open the entire time, so that's good.
Wood is the study of steel, for without the ability to cut, our tools are nothing.
Direct the soldiers to gather wood.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
When we get this ring, since there's so many pendulums, that'll be great. The soldiers quickly and efficiently hack down a number of trees before you continue on. We could continue to chop wood. News from the fort. You pass a messenger on the road. He gives a warning of northerner raiding parties in the area. They may already know that we are here, Captain Alphys warns. We should try to avoid facing them directly while we establish our defenses. One drunken night, you feel cold against your cheek. Head pounding, you open your eyes. The unmistakable scrape of metal wakes you fully from your slumber, and you slowly take stock of your surroundings. What's this? This is an encounter immediately? I did not anticipate one drunken night being like this, but I'm all for it. Also, this is a great game to train your voice. Oh, it's one of these. It's a trap room. Not timed. Shit. I mean, this is a great way to get food and stuff like that, so I'm not too opposed to taking a little bit of damage. Because, I mean, we have enough to heal ourselves. Shit. Over 20 gold we're gaining. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. One drunken night's actually really good for gold and food, if it's like that every single time. So is Follow the Goblin. You follow the stairs upward until you emerge in a forest. The morning sun burning your eyes. 25 gold and 6 food. You fumble in your haversack for something to eat. Happily, you find a half-eaten pastry and try to find your way out of the woods. Northerner raiding parties? What is this? The mountains are too perilous for you to pass. Oh. We're gonna do what we did last time. Well, we missed the gold, but we at least got a success.
Set you in good stead from here.
And now we got 80 wood, so let's head up. We could buy equipment because we have 35 gold. The question is, do we want to buy the Scorched Blade? Is it the Mask of Fortune? No. Band of Faith or Elusive Charm? Easy Escape? Undead Resistance? Draining Rebirth of Void Failure? Mask Shard? We should probably get this one.
Is that your choice? Really?
Yeah. We're fighting Northerners. It's actually a good weapon to have. It requires 10 fame, though. What does our armor require? Charge bash. And how about you? We post 15 enemy attacks. That's actually not too bad at all. Let's do that so we actually can do it. We've gained life. You are attended by the medic before going about your business. Commander Tremico makes a curious inspection of the wagon of wood on your return. Good work, men, he commands to the troops who accompanied you before quickly retreating to his tent. Lieutenant remarks, keep searching the hills. We will need stones as well. You may visit the mess tent for supplies so long as you remain useful to us. And someone get this mercenary some decent equipment, he roars, heading back to his tent. Oh yeah, this right here. Because this is... Yes. Hell yes. That's amazing. There are 1,000 soldiers here on duty. You find Captain Alphys overlooking the digging of a ditch around the outskirts of the camp. Commander Tremico has ordered us to fortify the space camp before he sends us into the mountains to find Roland. At least we might last a little longer here than exposed on the mountain trails. He considers darkly gazing up to the mountains. Let me show you what we have planned, he says, turning back to the task at hand. A palisade wall. We do have 80 wood. Let's start with wooden spikes so we have a little bit of wood to play with so we can gather more on our journeys out. We have 20 soldiers with us.
Good luck taking this token from me.
You acquire the potion of youth to win this token. Oh. Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that you wish on your journey? Ask for supplies. Buy food? Nice. So he's got to go back, right?
Washed clean, yet here we are.
Gotta go to the other side of the river. Ooh. It's just a shame we can't acquire the thing. We can do this easily enough if we take our time. My timing should be a little bit better because we got some practice in with, I'm smiling as I say this, with my time at Porsche. Mind you, it's a little bit different. It's like the balloon game, you know? This should get us a piece of equipment and some gold, potentially. Now. Okay. What do we get? Band of Faith.
The ring has
Nice.
been a symbol of faith since its earliest days.
Some gold. Love to see it.
Stone.
Quarry. Here we go.
Success.
You stumble upon a deserted quarry set into the side of the mountains. Discarded tools and wooden carts litter the area. We could use this stone. Captain Alphys declares not many of the tools here are usable, but we could get all the stone we need for the fort with some hard work. Huge success right there. We got a success, not a huge success. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna make a day pass. Oh, they keep coming. Lead the soldiers away to report to the commanding officer. Inspect the defenses. Shit. A bakehouse? A mason. Build stone structures faster. Watchtowers.
is a force too large for you to handle on your own.
Okay.
Let them pass.
Double approach as Malcolm calls out, trying back to you. We're seriously outnumbered. Luckily, though, we have some options for avoiding the brutes. Attempt to hide in thick foliage. Because I want to see if we can, like, kind of scalp them, so to speak.
Games within games.
You climb into the upper branches of a tree and wait. After a tense few minutes of waiting, during which a pair of northern warriors stood talking at the base of the tree, you realize that the group has moved on without detecting you.
Can you hold against
Okay, here we go.
savages, and for how long?
The fort is under attack. You rush to confront the raiders as soldiers mobilize. 11 soldiers advance with you, eager for battle. So I'm trying to, like, study how this works exactly. I like this fact that we have, like, a defense mission going on with us. We need to be post-attacks with the buckler to unlock that token. But we're gonna focus on combat-type situations. Defense for the duelist, a buckler needs a skilled hand in order to keep you safe.
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
I'm going for the main target, which is you. Alright, now they can't heal anymore. That was the main target. That would have been a pain in the ass otherwise. Now I wonder what my health did.
Fame alone has got
Yep.
you here. Let action carry you forward.
Yep. 6 Northerners were killed, 0 Empire soldiers were lost. 1,000 soldiers and 56 attackers remain for the main battle. After the battle, you pause to review the damage done to the fort. Oh. Oh. I see how it is. Okay, shit. Mountains, quarry. We can go to the quarry to try to get more. We need more forest. There's a duel. There's a northern village. Dense woods. So... We could go... down, right, up, right. We'll be avoiding the combat, unfortunately. Oh shit, you didn't go where I thought you would. That's fine, I want to cut these trees down. We just need a small success. We don't need a big one, but I want a big one. See what happens. Probably gets all the rest of the wood.
Breathe. You have done well.
Yeah. A duel. While enjoying a pint of imperial ale, you smirk deviously at a portrait of the Emperor hanging over the bar. You hear a piercing scream of frustration from the back of the tavern. Captain Cassius strides toward you. The color has faded from his uniform, and his eyes burn like embers. The Emperor has no place for honorless sellswords, born slaves like you. I know of this mercenary, a magical shaman of a northern tribe, irrelevant. I'm Cassius, the finest swordsman in my company. It's funny that we come across him in this situation, because it kind of makes sense that we would, like, it's thematic for this area. It seems like he's getting harder and harder every time we come across him and we need to defeat him. Very drunk and none too happy. Captains wear armor. Okay, we can probably... Oh, shit. I pressed the fucking block button. I fucking... Oh my god. Don't say it's green if it's not fucking green. I would have gotten a better reward had I didn't get hit 3 fucking times. Enough. We almost had him. We need more wood, more stone.
The game is a bridge between this world and the next, reaching forward into the nothing beyond.
You stand at the edge of a ravine. A river winds between the rocks far below the air's thin hair. Damn. So I literally can't do that? That's annoying. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. I want to redo this one because I've already noticed that I could do some stuff that's different.
Try as you might, you fall short of greatness.
It's fine. The encounters are randomized, even though it's the same exact way as last time, basically. I now know how it works, so we can kind of avoid that. We need to get wood.
Can become another game. We see that here.
So these are kind of the same exact way.
Must consider every option. I do not know what the usurper has prepared, but we will be ready.
Not the same exact way. Close. We got 50. Now we can get another 50. The pendulum will now sing slower. And we have a fight with Northerners after this. Which I'm more than fine with.
That will set you in good stead from here.
I actually kind of purposely did that for the Northerners.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
Timing's a little hard for me to get. We have like one more try.
An unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Yeah.
Nicely timed.
Alright, that was much better showing than last time. Elusive charm.
Nations hold themselves in
Okay.
such high regard.
We escape snares easier.
Settlers raise themselves in contrast to their neighbors, and so the distances between us continue.
You lot are hardly worth our time.
That's 4. We need, what, 11 more? I was a little bit delayed. Oh, perfect. Alright, I now know how to do a charge, stun, whatever. I think I need to not use my other thing, but now that I know that, that's awesome. I got the buckler one very fast.
Nicely done.
So at least we're coming out with something. Nice work protecting the cargo. Pile of gold coins, waterlogged treasure chest. If you ever want to go out to water again, you know where to find me. I want to go like that if I can.
My skin for mere treasure.
Ugh.
You do as you see fit.
Winter's Bane, we need it. We need to get Winter's Bane. Yes. Woo! That was close. I had to be very focused mode there, so I got real quiet. I was like holding my breath even. Struggle across the mountain. That's annoying.
Children are always the ones to suffer most. They have an excess of capacity for
You linger near a fort in the abandoned docks of the great city. Battle Clip sidles out of an alley and strokes his mustache. Well, Cornslave, the Empire has the stolen mage children hidden away in there. Now, I'm not fond of children, as you well know. You recall a time when Malaclypse was asked to relinquish his last sweet world to a crying child. He refused. But Ira won't give me the cure if we don't rescue them. He outlines a plan to you. It's worryingly brief. It is worryingly brief. These forts are all interconnected, so even if we defeat one lot of guards, they're bound to call reinforcements. We'll have to get in and out quick. 2 within 60. Oh shit. Okay, got it. Malaclypse has drawn a helpful diagram. In the dirt, the self-portrait is particularly generous. Let's find a way in. Oh god. Fucking wow. Wow. Hidden beneath a pile of refuse, you find a grate that leads presumably under the fort. Without considering your wishes, Malaclypse wedges the grate open and descends into the gloom. You follow suit as you don't quite trust him on his own. The rough stone walls of the narrow passageway grate against your skin as you feel your way through the sewers. You stumble blindly into Malaclypse and clumsily plunge into the water. The commotion rouses a group of corrupted creatures taking refuge in the sewers. They don't take kindly to your intrusion. So we just gotta fight 6 of Blight. This is like eyes closed easy. Eyes closed easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eyes closed easy. So we do have to have a charge before we can get better stuns. Oh, our block we need to do. We need to do a block. And we're not going to get it on these guys. The final monstrosity falls, gurgling. Malaclypse gazes at the bodies with a troubled look on his face. This one is wearing a necklace, looks like a family heirloom. The bard, usually fond of looting and stealing, doesn't allow you to touch the necklace. You peer up through the access tunnel. It is set too high into the wall. You won't be able to get back that way. Explore the sewers. Usually, unusual shapes bob in the sewer water, but you've no interest in investigating further. That's a shame. Oh, fuck off. You trip on a damp chair and fall into a pile of loose barrels. The noise clatters loudly through the sewers. Is somebody living here? Immediately, a shout comes from above. The rats are back again. What's that? Another soldier yells. I said, the first replies. I think those giant rats are in the sewer again. Call reinforcements from Fort Mournhold and get them to take a look at it. The useless twits never do anything anyway. Fuck. Malaclypse beckons you to a wrought iron gate, if I'm not mistaken, and I never am. How dare you question me? This will take us directly into the fort. He allows you to go first. You leave the moisture and murk of the sewers behind. We're gonna fail this one. You find yourself in a cellar. There are wine caskets, jars of pickled vegetables, and a sizable iron cage wreathed in pulsing light. Within the cage, the missing mage children huddle, unsure of your intentions. Malaclypse reaches for the heavy lock. Upon the cage is a gate. It sizzles, and he drops it quickly. Rhyphaedra's skirts, that burns. Presses a long metal implement into your hand and steps back. You would tentatively touch the lock. It doesn't burn you. You attempt to pick the lock. Oh. I'll just do the blue. I don't have the resources to do other. With a click, the lock pops open and clatters to the floor. Okay, children, Malaclips awkwardly pats one on the head. Your mother and I are going to go kill the bad men. You stay here unless we die, in which case you're on your own. The children nod, numb with terror. You sneak up the stairs and survey the scene before you. The soldiers mill about the fort's courtyard. Malaclips draws his spell book. I have an incantation that will covertly teleport a few soldiers far away from here, potentially to their deaths, but I'll require some of your blood. Do it. I don't care, do it. Your blood drips onto the rune-lined page.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Motherfucker. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. Nope, too late. I needed to do it a little bit earlier.
Oh dear. Move faster next
Flies
time.
off in the wrong direction, nobody notices. Fuck. One more. I can do one more. That's fine. So we need to wait until it's like over here, right? Like right there. Now what I'm looking at is there's 6 little things there I see. They're the 6 of steel. Right? I'm keep following with my eyes. I think I did it just perfectly. Yep, we got it. We had to wait until it was right over there. It was fucking hard to follow, but we did it. What you gotta do is you have to like move your eyes with it, and it's so fucking fast though. Shadows envelop a group of soldiers playing pebbles. They drop the stones guiltily before vanishing into thin air. Ugh. I can fight these two. It's a 4 and a 2. Damn, that actually made me a little bit dizzy. It's almost like the same concept with the betting in My Time at Portia, but a lot more difficult. Probably should have did more blood magic now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I knew we were gonna fail. I should have did more blood magic now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever. Oh well. Come, we cannot hope to save the children now. We can only hope to return later. Dumb. Whatever, we now know what we need to deal with, though, so it's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about it. This is a type of game where we,
Your supplies are running low. That will set you in good stead from here.
this. Protect the fences. That's a lot of wood we're losing. $190 defense is really good though. Here's with the mass tent. We've gained 3 food. One drunken night. This gets us a lot of food and gold. I think if we do it without getting a hit of damage, we might get the token, or we gotta do it fast. I don't know. Holy crap. Well, we did this without taking a single hit of damage, so hopefully we'll get the little token then. We got the token because we didn't take any damage. Also equip this bad boy. You fumble into your haversack for something to eat. Another river mountain. Is this a ravine? Narrow ravine. We could build a bridge here. It could give us an edge over those barbarians if they think this pass is impassable. 30 wood, 4 stone. Shit. We lost 63 soldiers. You turn to the tavern for another refreshing pint of imperial ale, the Emperor's portrait. That's right, comes a voice from back time. You don't even deserve to gaze upon his magnificence. Okay. So we just need to keep fighting him. It starts off as like, he's got no armor, then he has his armor on. Now he's pissed off and he has his armor on. We just need to defeat him once again. I think the final fight will be next. And it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got hit one time instead of 3 like last time, so I'm happy with that. I was messing around and I just basically let myself get hit by accident. So now we have 8 fame to go along with that. This will be a quarry. We have no food. We need more food. Shit. This is gonna cause us to starve a little bit. Oh no, it isn't. Never mind. That is.
The
Heal?
damage will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
Later soldiers report. Visit the mess tent. Inspect the defenses. Finish. We need to go get some stones. Direct the soldiers. Yeah, I'll go with a success because I knew that was a success because of the way the card shuffled. Again, if you pay attention to how the cards shuffle, you can pretty much see exactly what you're looking for. We'll do one more. That pass is impassable, so they gotta go down and around. Direct the soldiers one more time. Damn. Okay. Now let's GTFO. This is going to be a little bit of a fight, I think. Because we do have the wood. We got it all. Troop approaches. Outnumbered. Nearby cave. So we need to wait till it's like right over there. Okay.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Lots of river crossings. Supplies.
Old woods and old secrets dwell here.
I wanted to get a big success, but I'll take a small success over no success. I want to do one more, and then I want to do a little bit. We're going to get chased a little bit. Probably should have waited a little bit longer, but I'm okay with that. 80? No. 102 wood. Oh, this is perfect. Build a bridge. This is perfect. Yeah. Ugh. Messenger pauses to talk further with Captain Alpus as the messenger leads Alpus turns to use. Apparently, we took some prisoners in the last attack. He says they had little useful information, but claimed to have traveled through the eastern mountains via a tunnel that emerges near the old quarry. We should investigate next time we have the chance. Oh shit. I'm glad I didn't accidentally click redraw, because I hit space there. Might as well cut one more wood. Nice, that's what I wanted. I was like, just wait a second longer, like a millisecond longer. $76. Cross the bridge. Mess tent. Inspect the defenses. We have 98 wood and 69 stone. We don't have enough food for that. We don't really need map reveal. At least not yet. Oh shit, idiot. "11 soldiers advance with you, eager for battle." So this will help reduce the loss of numbers a little bit. I hope. We need to repost Northerners, right? I think we've already done this.
Fate and fame!
Finishers on Northerners. Finishers on Northerners. I pressed space, but it didn't matter. Eight, one lost. Oh, okay, so that doesn't really matter. Good to know. This should be, yeah, a dice roll. Fuck. We failed. Fuck. Oh, that's not bad at all. We might lose a couple soldiers here, unfortunately, but I don't really mind too much. We can let the individual heal a little bit as long as we can out-damage them. Motherfucking bitch. I fucking pressed space, you piece of shit. Oh, that's frustrating. We didn't lose anybody. We gained more fame. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This is difficult. Like, before we can move on, we need to make a pretty good defense or defended camp. God, there's a fucking lot. How did that do? How did we do there? How did we do there? No, we didn't lose anybody. I love how we could keep hitting them. Oh, we can't after we hit. Direct the soldiers to gather wood.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure. Breathe. You have done well.
42 wood. Assist. Either we succeed or we don't. Wow. Okay. How unlucky is that to get 2 1s in a row? It's a shame we also don't get some knights to help us out.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Now that I've learned how to do the block, you need to use block to get the like the charged stun. Now this is a lower dice roll for the loot. We should definitely succeed here. Yeah, on the first roll.
Victory. You are learning.
Some food, lovely. A lot more food, lovely. Deep water. 5 of Blight's not that big of an issue at all. I wonder if we could, like, follow the dudes and keep fighting.
Gentlemen, please. We can work this out. Hit them.
right. Charge bashes to unlock it. Okay, we'll keep what we have, I think. Hey, neat. Oh shit. Why did I do that? I just clicked. Last one, then we gotta progress north.
That will set you in good stead from here.
I'm fucking good. I'm good. I don't know if we're gonna win this. I wasn't paying attention. That works though. Hey, we got a tunnel. Nice.
A hidden passage. Perhaps you can make it harder for the Northerners to progress.
You approach the tunnel entrance. Captain Alphys sends some men to explore it. One old Imperial map had a Greyfall tunnel listed, but I had no idea that it still existed. Hours later, they return and report it leads through to the other side of the mountains. There's clear evidence that the Northerners have used this path for years. Is this the only way out on this side? We can't be completely sure, but it looks like it. We could fortify the entrance on this side, make the tunnel even smaller. Then even a small garrison could hold the pass. It would force those barbarians to take a different path. Yeah. Travel through first. As you make the long journey through the dark tunnels, you spot something glinting faintly on the torchlight. On the ground, you find a curious ring and put it in your pack to examine later. I'm glad I did that. So we got the token now. Beautiful. Oh, the betting house. Eh, fuck it. We'll play like one game. 13's not too difficult. Wow, okay. Ah, shit. Fuck off.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Damn. Fortify it. Nice. Okay, that'll help. We need more stone, more wood. Hey, it just got built up. We hit gold. Wow, actually, that's pretty cool. Is that going to give us a lot? 62. I hope they go and try and take out the thing up there, but they're probably not going to. Gives us time to potentially build some other stuff. Let's go get ourselves some more stone, perhaps. Damn it. We lost a soldier. Unfortunate. There we go. Now let's go get some wood.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope.
What's awesome is this is perfect for the diadem we have, right? Because we need to get a couple more huge successes. Like 13 more and that's it. That's awesome.
Breathe.
Now 12 more.
Done well.
Actually, just leave the fort for now. That's a lot. I think we need to progress and check out the camp now because I think we're gonna have 1,000 defense. We have like so few soldiers. I pressed fucking space so fast on that. That's bullshit. I fucking slammed F so hard. Well, we did it. Probably lost a couple soldiers. Damn. We need reinforcements, and I hope we get a bunch when we get this defense up to 1,000. 27 soldiers were killed or injured. As you enter the fort, you are summoned to meet with Commander Trenko. You find him standing over a disheveled Imperial soldier. It was a trap, the soldier stammers. We were lured to the village with promise of peace, but their warriors, thousands of them, had snuck behind us. We didn't stand a chance. Tremco turns to Captain Alphys and says, "Ready the men. If what this man claimed is true, then Roland may already be dead. I saw a barbarian monster drag him off his horse with my own eyes," the soldier declares, wild-eyed. "It was covered in ice that no blade could pierce." Trenko dismisses the man. "Mercenary, you will lead my men to this village immediately. Alphys, bring me their leader, and we will have the truth." 273 soldiers. Maybe we could go through the Greyfall Tunnel. Defeat Northerner Army? Oh. That's gonna be a hard one to do. That's gonna be a hard one to do. Wood, stone. We just, okay. How we would do that is we'd have to gather the wood and the stone first. Where the fuck is she? There she is. Okay. But yeah, we get the wood, one stack of wood, we move up. We go over to the right, we get the stone. We build the bridge, we go down the forest, get the wood. Build some stuff. Damn.
Bring the battle to their door.
You lead the army over the edge of the forest surrounding the northern village. The northerner village, the mountain men gather before their shaman, who stands chanting over a pile of corpses. The sight of a bloodied scrap of cloth makes Alphys gaps in recognition. The bodies, it must be Roland and his men. As you watch, the shaman concludes her ritual and the corpses are consumed by green flame. From their ashes rises a monster, a frightful construction of ice and steel. That desecrated our men, one of the soldiers cries out. The northern men below turn to regard the tree line with suspicion. Having lost the element of surprise, Alphys gives the command to attack. 500 we needed. The Northern Champion. His cold eyes meet yours, and you can sense the many who have died at his hand. Roland is merely the most recent. Tyrant's favorite regenerative ice armor that stops standard attacks. Use bash to break.
You do realize you've got us in the middle of a war now?
I do. Oh, bull. That'll work. Damn, I'm kind of frustrated about the not having 500, but then again, we didn't know. But now that we kind of know how the map works, we could do this again. We're not going to do it this time.
You have built your towers right into the heart of northern territories and held them against great forces.
Howard's Bane. Okay. Carriage of the Departed, Spyglass, Illicit Trade, Raider Prevention, Worker's Hammer. We got some other tokens as well. Tactician's Buckler, and Bullseye. What is I almost want to do that one again. The Hanged Man. Food would be good to start with.
You do like that one, don't you?
Well, it's not that I like it, it's that I'm trying to get all of the, things. What What do we need to do for this? Bash 50 enemies as they block to unlock the shard. Okay. Lionheart is... Huh, okay. Is that really an equipment card? Yeah, it is. Okay. We need to 40 shadows. Check out what that do. The North is invading the Empire, and the Imperial armor is nowhere to be seen. Keep ahead of the Northern Horde as it sweeps towards the capital, evacuating as many villages as you can. Does Follow That Goblin no longer exist? Seems like Follow That Goblin no longer exists, which makes sense. I haven't done Market Thief. I should have done Market Thief way earlier. We'll do this one, then we'll check out Endless, I guess.
Is it not to divide the world into good and evil? If the Empire is a bastion of civilization, the North must be filled with barbarians, or perhaps it is the other way around. Perhaps the noble Northerners have a true connection to the land, and the Empire is lost.
Interesting. The northern tribes have gathered and are preparing to invade the Empire, Malaclips exclaims as they burst into the tavern. I can't wait to do all these with different people. The main force of the Imperial Army is widely known to be away in the southeast, seeking to bridge new countries under the heel of the Empire. Bring. There are dozens of smaller villages all through this region. They are protected by Empire forts that sit on all the major trade routes, but those won't be able to hold out for long without reinforcements. We have to assume that the Empire won't respond in time. Hundreds of innocent people are in great danger. The Empire is run by a corrupt, bloodthirsty lunatic, Malaclips declares, but his people don't deserve this fate. We have to warn them. I know of several local villages, but there are many more that I have never visited. So these are the northerner camps. Go south, and then up and around, if we can.
Life goes on in these small towns.
Visit the village.
Until it ceases.
Warn the townsfolk. As the farmers turn to each other in panic, a huge brawny man walks up to you. I'm Wern, and I run this town. We haven't seen any northerners around these parts for months. I say you're a liar, and we're not about to abandon our homes, so on your say so. They look unsure, but none speak up. If you've no intention of ordering a drink, then you should leave. Order a drink. He joins you at the bar, and taking note of your drink, orders one for himself. Sip for sip, he makes sure to keep up with your pace for drinking. That was close. That was close. One watches you finish a bowl of Knight's Nectar, then finishes one himself. He glares at you defiantly. Take another drink. Another! Oh shit, it's gonna get a little faster every single time, isn't it? That was too slow. What? Fuck off. Whatever, die. Die. No, I'm not gonna fail the first fucking village. I don't care.
Blood stains the snow, but you must focus on those who remain.
I refuse to fail the first fucking village like that. How dumb.
If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder. Darkness haunts us everywhere, does it not? Creeping slowly into the choices.
Oh, that I like how that allows you to like skip the main story when you already know what's going on.
Touched by their compromises. In my youth, I used to climb. There is
Cross it.
little better than the wind in your hair and the thought of death.
Ooh, interesting. We don't have much armor. I don't care. I can lose some health. Hey!
The Empire presents strength.
A remote Empire fort overlooking the well-worn road.
First sign of trouble. Corruption has left them hollow inside.
At your approach, a large band of soldiers exit the fort and heads in your direction. Surprisingly, however, they pay you no attention other than to shove you out of the way of their supply wagon. The captain is in no mood to talk as he hurries his men south towards the capital away from the northern mountains. Inspect the fort. Fuck me sideways with a rusty goddamn spoon. Town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children, dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop talking as you approach and give brief, "Whatever, we don't have many strangers visit our village." One of the pair says plainly, "But you may speak with our elder if you wish." You are led to a small hut on the outskirts of the village. Inside, a disheveled old man with a single wild eye sits cross-legged on the floor, humming a strange tune to himself. The northerners are approaching. The mystic eye peers at you with a single wild eye as you tell of the terror you're about to overrun them. "The gods will show us their will," the old man yells, leaping up and pointing at a bird in a nearby tree. "If the raven flies north or south, then the village should flee. East or west, and we must remain." With a wild cry, the old man throws a stone at the bird. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, die. How fucking dumb.
You have saved some, but there is more yet to be done.
Continue. No, no, no! This one's annoying. I can already tell this one's gonna piss me off. Because it's a luck-based one. Literally a luck-based one. Mind you, the card game and the pendulum is a little bit more skill-based, as is the spinning wheel, but your timing needs to be fucking impeccable.
If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder. On one side we have the Empire. On the other, the Northern raids have become ever more aggressive. In the middle of those who are truly hurt by all of this.
That's amazing. You just gathering of local peasants as they mill around the village. Well, to leave their crops seems like madness, but you try to convince them to flee the area. If we leave, then we won't have enough food to feed our families. The so-called hero just cleared my shelves. Oh. Wow. The people disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. That's amazing. I'm a dick. Return to the hills. Oh, fuck me. That's... Visit. Go hand a small axe and direct a throw it at the wooden circular target. We hit. The axe lands close to the center. A small child cheers, and there is scattered applause as you present with a prize. Warn him. The townsfolk are skeptical of your claims. You weren't so worried about the barbarians when you got here. Oh. Warn them. Can we forfeit? Yeah, of course. Is there a way to skip this shit? Whatever. Last reset. I think I also want to change up my encounter cards. Alright, I like that better. I like that setup a little bit better. Alright, I don't know. I don't know how much of a difference this is gonna make.
The small folk are worthy of protection. The game of life and death treats them as mere pieces, but they deserve their own role in the game.
Alright. We need to visit the village. Warn them. You adjust the gathering of local peasants as they mill around the village well. To leave their crop seems like madness, but we have a higher chance of success now. Visit the village. The town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children, dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop talking as you approach. Okay, so this is... dumb.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Oh, got it! It is time to leave. The gods have declared as such.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell.
So we have already done this. Steel. And the paladins thing. Why would they kidnap? We're evidence that the old world ever existed and they don't like that. What's the plan? We will want to find out what these mage children are. Find a way in. Oh, that's dumb. So now we gotta do the blood magic at least twice and succeed in it, or we're fucking... And I remember it needs to be all the way to the left, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, all the way to the left we need to hit it then. The worker's hammer. What do we need to do the worker's hammer? I don't even know. Whatever. That'll probably be useful later on down the line. There are subtle weapons. There are weapons for delicate and skilled hands. And then there's this.
I hope this works.
That is a heavy hammer. Pull the rope. Tug the rope and the Empire soldier tumbles through the hole and lands at your feet. The soldier manages to surprise what before Malaclypse clubs him with his loot. Find a way out. Fuck you! A captain. I hate this game. I don't care. A general. This is dumb. I just need to be more patient.
That
I'm
will set
getting
you in good
tilted.
stead from here.
I need to finish this encounter. There's no way we win this. Do my blood magic. I don't care. Take it all. Take it the fuck all. Got rid of the general. Again.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
It's worth it.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists.
Alright, now we can fight him. Because at this stage, it's too risky. The captain. That captain was in his own little fucking world, because he's just like, la-di-da-di-da, as literally 5, 4, and the general just fucking disappear. 60 seconds to defeat him. I think we can do that easily enough.
They're only children. You should have let them free.
Oh, what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We succeeded. At least we're getting something out of this whole ordeal. Not bad. All told, Malaclip states anticlimactically, I'll go fetch our little bundles of joy, shall I? The bard comes striding up the stairs, plucking his loot, the frightened maid children following behind.
Children are safe. They will be the mages of tomorrow.
Now onward, children. Malaclips covertly leads the children onto a covered barge by the docks, onward to your new home with the madmen of Frost Ford. The children glance at you in alarm as they meekly duck into the boat. Warn them. This is my last attempt. It's like a 50-50 fucking chance. Thank you, Jesus. It's less than that because I know what I'm going for. Continue. Shouldn't have done that. We're not going to succeed. It's going to be like a 2 or a 3. Oh, yes. But you managed to scrounge some supplies, 7 food, the token.
Reward well earned.
A general store. We only have 10 gold. Can't buy nothing. Could sell some stuff, but we're not going to because it's only worth 5. Leave. An Empire fort. The path leads to a remote fort overlooking well-worn road. We could get supplies, but we're going to continue on. We don't need them. Return. Nice! We got the lion's heart.
The lion is a symbol of purity, nobility, and truth. There are few who would give you aid easily, but there may be some who would set their forces against the same enemies.
In the woodlands far from civilization, you are ambushed by a band of elvish warriors. For what purpose do you dare trespass within our kingdom? One demands as a dozen arrows point at you from all directions. You warn the elf of the advancing northern army and suggest they flee to safety. Ah, human, the elf warrior says with a smirk. We already know of your rampaging kin, and there is no safer ground than our own home. Have no fear. The man you call northerners know better than to enter our forest. To do so would be their doom, the elf remarks matter-of-factly. If you have no other business, then it is time for you to leave. You could help against the northerners. That was a fucking bad. Oh, damn it. Whatever. It was kind of a 50-50. I needed to be a little bit quicker. No interest in the wars of men. After a few hours of travel, you emerge from the other side of the forest, having seen no further sign of the elves or their kingdom. Damn. I don't know what that would have done for me, considering I'd, like, have, like... Are there no more villagers? Peaceful village. Visit. Warn them. I am Leon, and I run this town. We haven't seen any northerners. I hate this. I hate this. Another. I hate this fucking game. Mothers hushing their children, dragging them inside. We don't have many strangers visit our village. Explain that the northerners are approaching. Oh god, it's another one of these fucking ones. Oh, Pog! I don't think I have enough time.
Excellent. A wise decision.
I'm quiet because I'm focus mode. This is so stupid. That one I knew where it was.
Now you will clash, and we will see who survives.
Fight him. I'm angry. I'm angry and I need combat. Screw avoidance, I'm gonna kill, destroy, devour.
How did you not get the message? We're not to be messed with.
There we go. Has that problem dealt with? Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, let me check something really quickly. Bash 40 empires as they block. Okay. And that's... Got it. I know this mercenary trader at the back of the tavern pipes up. They say he defeated a mage shaman, except the duel. More and more combat, more and more encounters. Eventually we shall succeed. Probably not today in killing him. So angry. I love how I press space and I still take damage there. If I had more damage, I probably could have one-shot him with that move. Maybe I could have hit him one more time and then did that. More fame.
And here is your reward, at least in potential.
Lies. We have the thing we had to ask for. Longer life. Fight them. And then we're gonna fight one more because they're gonna get knocked back, and then we gotta knock back the other group and warn the damn villagers. This is kind of insane how this works. It'll also give us a lot of potential combat in the future. Tactician's buckler made of light elven wood. This shield may save you the precious seconds between life and death.
By sea and sun, fated fane!
Fuck off with the goddamn roll backwards and you still fucking hit me. I hate that. That is pissing me off. Why the fuck have a roll if it's not gonna goddamn work? I love how I got hit there. That's fucking hilarious to me. Yeah, that one was a little bit of a delay on the roll there, but whatever. Fight the Marauders. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? After this fight, I'm gonna have to step away and use the restroom.
I hope this works!
A little bit aggravated.
Thank you!
I pressed space, you fucking cunt! Again, press space. I'm gonna fucking. I'm going to the restroom. I'll be right back. That's so fucking aggravating.
Perhaps different arms would find you faring better, or more skills.
Well, that's pretty neat. We still unlocked a couple things. I'm pissed. I pressed space every time. Gambler's hood, cool. I'm gonna set this up, but I don't know if I'm going to. Wide beam. Okay. We'll fight Northerners. Not corrupted. This is block, so we can get rid of that. This is thieves, get rid of that. Mages? Lionheart. That's for Empire stuff. This is for... Yeah, we can do that one. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. All right. After this one, I'm probably going to have to step away and get myself a nice thing of tea because I'm getting a little bit tilted, a little bit ragey.
And the game begins. A slightly different game this time to those we've played to date.
It's fun, though. Ambush right off the rip by a shaman. Shouldn't be too rough. This might be the easiest engagement that I've ever done. Shouldn't have got hit that one time like we did, but I couldn't really do anything about it because we were in the middle of an animation, and that's an attack that I don't think we could prevent getting hit by. Some fame, some food. That's what we really want. Visit. Warn them. This is easy to do as long as we pay really close attention. Like that right there. A general store. Buy food. But we can't buy equipment, I would bet. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We wouldn't be able to do that anyway, so let's just buy 3 food. Why not? We might have a combat to deal with. Maybe. We probably would have found a piece of equipment otherwise. No big deal.
There is a reason this cart travels the long way around. I would rather not trust my life to such pathways.
This is fine. Oh, nice. A little bit lower. Reroll 3s. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. We need high rolls there. 2 6s at least. Fork in the road. The peaceful village is up there. Magic scents are pulling me toward the north. We have a little bit of extra time, so let's go this way instead of here. The Elder's Gift. Okay.
A salve for the weary and strength for the heroic.
I don't think Lion's Heart is the youth potion or whatever. Visit the village. I'm glad I did that. Warn them. Order a drink. This is a 1. So we do it that. Whoops. Redraw. This is a 1. So we do it there. The next one is a 2. So we do it on the sword that's in the middle. The next one's a 3 afterwards.
Here we see yet another wheel. Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Or that works too. That works too, to stop it like that immediately. At a sword. Okay, so it's a 3. Good to know.
You might want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
We need to kind of combat the Marauders in 3 different spots. Maybe all 4 of them. Give ourselves some time to prepare. I shouldn't have challenged it like that.
Take what you can and move on. Much remains to be done for you and I.
Interesting. I didn't realize that that's how we could do that. Keep moving. Fight the Horde, of course. I should probably switch to a different setup, but this is fine. To allow us to get equipment? Really? I didn't even think about this way. I press space! My eye itches right now. On a little bit of a roll now, but I need to stop the space bar. I need to. It's just so difficult, man. Health potion, cool. Who's shaman this time? Oh, that's interesting. Do we have Malaclips with us? We should. I'm gonna hit the other Northerners too. It's risk versus reward, and the rewards are actually a lot worthwhile.
By sea and sun, fate and fame.
That's a little annoying. It hits pretty hard. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it. Gold. We still need to do how many? 15 charge bash abilities. I thought this was something we couldn't fight against, so the fact that it is makes me kind of pleased.
I hope this works. Thank you.
Ah, you fucking bitch. I'm getting focus mode. My apologies for being so quiet. Got some more charge bashes in. And I know how to do charge bashes, I'm all for it. We took out, with minimal damage on our part, we took out all the northern campers. Nothing of value. Visit. Plane they're approaching. I'm glad we could keep trying. That's fine. It sucks because they all make some progress. I almost want to attack him so badly. The longer we can go without hitting Malaclipse's ability, the better.
That should help.
That stopped a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh, fuck you. Okay. To drain the flagon, prophetic visions, and Morgan does the same, slamming his empty flagon down on the bench. He slumbers. You organize the farmers together, whatever they can carry to evacuate the village. So you had to literally get the leader drunk in order to do that. Dumb. Whatever. $12. Nice. Probably a mistake to do both of them, but whatever. Now here's a weird one I want to attempt. Okay? Return to the plains, because that'll make them progress. No? Is that not how that works? Whatever. Advance to the next level. Oh, that was annoying. We did it, but we did good. Warn them of the Northerners. That's fine. Reluctant allies. Plead for help. We could attempt again. That's fine. Huge strikes. It's like a 4 or a 3. A duel. Complete more challenges to unlock more aspects of his duel. Oh, we could have slunk away. I get how that works. So we can't do much until we unlock the token. Alright, we didn't take any other damage aside from the initial hit, so that sucked. But we still managed to progress forward. We could fight there. Get some loot, possibly.
They say madness can be a blessing.
Whoops.
Not I, however. I would never be so thoughtless.
Avoid. Visit. Oh boy. Warn them. We're gonna have to have some fights, it looks like. We have to fight them. Because we need to see what that last one is. If that last one's a village, I don't want to lose the last one, you know what I mean? The only downside is, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have a fight on the way through.
By sea and sun, fate and fame.
What the fuck? I don't know why I didn't block there. That was all my bad. All right, we're moving on up. Moving on up, boop, 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 moving on up. I think that's a camp, so we might as well fight him to get the camp. Some food would be nice. Nice that it doesn't cost an action to do this.
Don't let them hate me. I'm too handsome for violence.
Okay, we're doing great. Okay. We're doing great. Oh, that was a mistake. I saw the green. I'm like, you should do something about that, but I did nothing about that. I figured a good heal was in order there. Probably not the most efficient one, but I'll take it. Leather armor we've got, finally, the token for that. Nice. What do you got for me? Some gold. Neat. This will get me some more rewards. Oh, money. After this one, we gotta try and have our hand at an endless. At least until, 12 p.m.
I hope this works.
I pressed space, didn't work. I should be way better than I have been being right now. Oh, that's great. That was a red move. Damn it. I should have waited. My goal was to do red moves. Holy shit. That was where I was supposed to do that for the red move, but I was scratching my head. I'm sorry, did you just bite through my stun? I actually need to heal now. Like, really badly. I need to pay more attention because I could definitely do stuff like this without getting a single hit of damage. There's a lot of them, but the way they do it is they take turns coming after you. So I don't need to be too concerned about that. I should not have taken a single hit of damage there. This goes to the camp. Nothing. Come on! Oh, you bitch. Press space! Getting pissed! Okay, so that didn't take any damage. Good to know. Die. Dumb. Why am I fucking doing that? I know better. God damn it. So I guess some of the controls that I do just don't work sometimes. I guess that's the way that this game works. That's fair. That's fair and fun. Press the button and it doesn't do what I want it to do. getting very disappointed by certain things. How we have 30 less health than we need right now. And I should not be taking the damage that I'm taking. The two shamans suck, but at least they don't heal each other. I'm not really going to be talkative when I'm doing the fights. I need to be focus mode. Wow. How unlucky. Oh. We failed, but it worked? Huh. Didn't anticipate that. We need camp. There's like 4 of these we need to do.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
We'll keep them. I think we'll save it for the last one. Okay, ambush isn't that bad, but it makes sense. It's thematic, if you will. Very thematic. Thematic.
I hope this works.
All right. Oh, shit.
The damage taken from starvation is more than the healing delivered by eating. As with many things, we find ourselves sliding further and further into hardship.
Wow, okay. The rickety bridge we can ignore then. This is probably the way to do it, because if we attack, I don't know if that saves them, or if they come against me.
That this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
That was close. One more after this next one. Okay. Oh, that's kind of bullshit that it stops immediately the first time and the second time it doesn't stop immediately. Fuck you, game. Really? Fucking really? Well. Let's get ourselves into a fight. This is so annoying. If I focus, could I kill him? I wonder if I could kill him without, like, focusing on the healers. Probably not as easily. I hate how I pressed F there, and it didn't do fuck all. I pressed F there twice, and it didn't do anything. Pressed space, did nothing. Oh, okay. How fucking dumb. There's two occasions I took damage. Yes, there was a couple occasions where I took damage, but there's two occasions where I should not have taken a single fucking hit of damage there, and I want to slam my hand on my desk again. But I'm so fucking mad.
artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
You don't say. Wow. What a surprise. I haven't got a single encounter for my equipment. A better sword. Can you get the fuck out of the goddamn puddle? You press space and you just fucking stay there. Okay, that was a little fast. I'm getting very pissed off. I'm getting very pissed off. This is so fucking stupid. I'm gonna die to this fucking bullshit. This is not that fucking difficult. How about you fucking dodge? There, finally, fucking press F and he actually does the goddamn attack. What the fuck is the point? I'm fucking infuriated. I was in the middle of a fucking dodge and still took damage. What the fuck is the goddamn point? Oh, I'm trying not to be quiet angry, but it's so hard not to be.
Excellent. A wise decision.
A wise decision. There's no fucking decisions about this goddamn shit, dude. What this is complete and utter bullshit because I don't know if it's gonna stop immediately or afterwards. No idea. Yeah, like that. Like, what the fuck is it doing?
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
I pressed space and it didn't matter. Press space again and it didn't matter. This is fucking stupid.
Fallen once more. Fortunately, this is but the lesser game, and we can try again.
I'm fucking pissed. Like, in all honesty, obviously I'm fucking pissed. I press space and it doesn't fucking roll. I fucking press it as soon as I see the goddamn green, and it doesn't matter. I'm fucking pissed. I'm done with this game for now. I was gonna check out Endless Mode, but I'm fucking done. I had fun. I hope you did too. I apologize for rage quitting this fucking game, but that getting hit 10 fucking times, not in a row, but just getting 10 fucking times in general, with hitting the fucking space bar and nothing happening. Oh, I'm fucking pissed. I probably won't definitely be playing it tomorrow. I'll probably be playing My Time at Portia all day tomorrow because tomorrow's Wednesday, and that game has pissed me off. It's fun, and I'm going to keep playing it because I keep enjoying it, but I am fucking fuming right now. If you enjoyed your stay at the Kingdom, and you haven't already, and you would wish to support or whatever, you know what to do. I thank you for stopping by. I once again apologize for my rage, but it's gonna happen sometimes in cases like that. And this is the most pissed off I think I've been in quite some time. I actually slammed my desk pretty fucking hard and knocked some like shit over. Regardless of that, I do hope you enjoyed your stay. Until next time, take care and have a good one. This is King Tombs 456 signing out. Bye bye YouTube.